share the link to our groups and status.
Okay, I'm doing that now. Copy link. But can you hear me?
Okay, I am back. Thank you, Jesus. Can you hear me, Dr. V? Okay, I think she's still trying to join in. Our guest for today is still trying to join in. Buddy, so glad to have you all. Let's wait for people to join in so that we can start. Let's wait for people to join in. Okay, good
Ewo,
to have you back, Dr. V.
to see you again too. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very, very clearly. And can you hear me also?
Loud
All
and clear.
right, all right. Okay, I think we have someone that just joined in. Hello, welcome. Where are you viewing from? Kindly let us know in the comment section. Let's give you a shout out. Whew.
Hello.
Let's wait for people to join in before I officially introduce our speaker for today. Okay, people have joined in. I think we have 16
Yeah.
viewers now. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Kindly introduce yourself in the comment section. Hello, Sunil. Hi. Thank you so much for joining in.
Hi, Sunil.
Kindly give this live a like. You will see it at the top corner of your phone. Just press the thumbs up um, icon and then you give this live a like. Please let us know where you are viewing from so that we could give you a shout out and we could celebrate you. Are you viewing from Nigeria? What state in Nigeria? What part of Africa? Anywhere. We would love to say hi. We would love to connect with you. I'm fine. I'm fine, Sunil. Hi, how are you too? How are you too? I am very, very fine. Okay. So I think we have 8 people watching us. We're still waiting for you to tell us where you're viewing from so that we give you a shout out. And I think at this point we'll just have to begin. Oh, hello, Sharon. Hi,
Hi,
Sharon. Thank you
Sharon.
so much for joining this live session. That's beautiful. We are hosting from Nigeria. We're recording from Nigeria. Hi, Chini. Hello. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. So please keep introducing yourself in the comment section. Keep we would love to give you a shout out at any time. You tell us your name and where you are viewing from. So we're about to start, and I want to introduce our guest speaker for tonight. I'm so excited about this particular live session. You guys will know at the end of this live session, but please keep watching. Share the link to your friends, share the link to your families, your colleagues. Just let someone connect through you. Okay, this is going to be a blessing to so many people out there. So please share this link to your friends, to your colleagues, to your families, to your acquaintances. I know this live session is going to be a blessing for someone out there. Someone has been looking for an answer. You've had a question in your heart, you've had a burden in your heart. This session might just be your answered prayer. So don't go, don't leave. Please, 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 um keep viewing, keep watching. We are so excited to have you here, and anytime you join in, please introduce yourself, your name, and where you are viewing from. Anytime you join in, we will give you a shout out. Okay, so now to the business of today. Before I introduce our guest, I want to share a quick story, and it's a real life story. It happened to me. So I've had this friend while growing up. He was like an older brother to me, to us, I and my siblings. And it was like, oh, everything was nice and everything was good. He was always there to vent, always there to, cover us. I'm the first child, and seeing that, oh, I have someone ahead to look at, someone's looking after me. I have someone to look up to, And then just like that, as in just like that, we didn't have a fight. Nothing happened. We just stopped talking. I tried to mend this friendship. I tried all I could. Okay, what did I do? I would call, I would send text, I would go to visit. Did I do anything wrong? Please, I am sorry, But then at a point I just had to let it go. I just got tired and got frustrated. I mean, I should not be begging and begging and begging for love. If it's meant to be, it will be. But that thing, it still kept me thinking. Okay, so it was like the friendship just expired. Maybe when the friendship began, there was a date. And on every product you buy, you see manufacturer dates, expiry dates, and they'll be like, okay, today, oh, this particular date, this friendship will end. Is it true? Does it really happen? Is it a myth? Or is it something that is true? But I know it happens to people. So we have a friendship doctor. I call her the friend doctor, the friendship doctor. Okay, so I'll introduce our guests now. Um, you guys should give a round of applause in the comment section. I want to see the clapping emoji. I want you guys to give a round of applause to our guest. Before I introduce her, I want to see the clapping emoji. You guys should give a hand, give a hand, give a hand, give a hand. Clap for our guest. And today we
The
have
clap
with
people.
us Victoria Olaiton Oladipupo. So I call her Dr. V, and she's an about to be doctor. So it's safe to call her Dr. V. You guys just call her Dr. V. And she's my sister and my friend. She's my I love her so much. I don't know how to quantify the love I have for this woman, no. But then she's very, very special to me. And she's a friendship doctor. She has a platform called Friends, Food, and Fellowship. This platform, it promotes healthy friendship. Honestly, since I joined the FFF community, I've got to understand the benefits of having a friend. I never saw it in this light before, but she opened my eyes to see it, that you need to have healthy friendship. There are toxic friendships, so it's not only toxic relationship. Trust me, there are toxic friendships. So she's the friendship doctor. She's a lifestyle content creator. She's a woman of God, a bold Christian, a loud Christian. She's so loud about Jesus, and she's so sweet and really, really adorable. Trust me, you guys are going to get hooked once she begins to talk. She's so worded. She's I mean she's a vessel of God. Okay, so just keep watching. I would love you to also share the link to your friends and families, to your colleagues. They would be blessed. Okay, so You have the floor, Dr. V. Once again, you're welcome.
Oh my God. You. I'm so grateful. So first of all, thank you for this opportunity to speak at your live or at your YouTube live. Really honored, truly honored to be here. Hello. Um, can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Hello. Okay, okay, okay. I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
see your
yeah.
screen for a bit. Okay, so thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm
You're
truly honored
welcome.
to be speaking at
Oh.
your live, your YouTube. Yes, and thank you for the beautiful intro.
You're most welcome. You're most
Thank you,
welcome.
thank you, thank you so much. So, let's go straight to the topic
Yeah.
then. So quickly before I start the conversation, I just want to say a big shout out to everyone that is watching us,
Yeah.
and shout out to today, and she's
You're
here.
welcome,
And I
Sharon.
would like to throw in your thoughts, share your thoughts in the chat. That's
Yeah.
so it. Topic conversation is when I saw it, I was like, we really need to talk about this. We talk a lot of times. People,
Mm. Hello, ma. Okay. I think the network is breaking, ma.
this one,
Okay. I think she's having trouble with her network, but she'll be back on very soon, I believe. Okay. You're welcome, ma. We can see you now.
sorry about that. Poor
Okay, we can
network in
hear you
Nigeria.
now.
Struggling with it. I believe it's not to be fine. So I'm saying that, I mean, the topic expiry dates, do friendships have expiry dates? It's something that happens a lot, but we don't talk about it
Yeah.
enough. And it's bad to the extent that we have some people, it's just you know, well detailed. It says, do friendships have expiry dates? And then proceeds to say, do all friendships have a season,
Mm,
or can some friendships truly last forever?
mm.
I mean, I would like to answer those two questions directly. Do all friendship have a season? No. In
Okay.
fact, it's this statement is classified as a myth because it's not a mindset to have that, oh, all friendships are seasonal. Maybe this one is just for this season. Once it's over, I mean, once you have it in mind like that, even when the person is doing something, you're not even interested, it will affect your judgment, it affects your mindset because you already have it in mind that, oh, it's seasonal. This person will soon live my life. Yeah. Hello. Can anyone hear me? Okay. Okay. Because for a bit I couldn't, I mean, it's like your screen was
Okay.
frozen rather.
Yeah.
So, the second question say, can some truly last forever? Oh, yes, very well. Friendships last forever. There are a lot of
Mm.
people that exist I mean, people that are existing in this our world, in this same world with us, and they've built friendship for thousands. I mean, let me not say thousand, let me not exaggerate now. For for a lot of, I mean, for years.
Yeah.
Like I remember what's her name? Oprah Winfrey, right?
Yeah.
This
That's her
popular
name.
popular Oprah and Gail. Yeah, both of them, they've been friends for 46 years now.
Wow. Mm.
Yes. And they are alive. They are well. They are, I mean, not like their friendship is perfect or anything. They've been through different things together, but one thing that they said stood out for them is that they always support each other. They are always there for each other. The constancy
Mm.
is very important.
Mm.
So, I mean, forever friendships exist. Forever friendships exist. And then secondly, I would like to mention some points, facts actually, before, because I have it broken down in different phases. So I have about one, two, three, four, about 7 points here, that
Okay.
I'll be mentioning. I'll just state them out. They are just facts, not necessarily related to this topic, but about friendships. The first one is that people see friendships differently.
Mm.
Like if you ask someone, if I ask people watching this live now to define friendship, what does friendship mean to you? We'll have different
Mm.
definitions, like different meanings of what friendship is. And I mean, that's okay because that's what some people see it as. Some people see it as unreal, it always ends in betrayal or, it's fake and all of that.
Mm.
So everybody have their own meaning. That's one. The second point is that people build friendship based on different things. Some people build
True.
friendship on nothing. Like it's just that okay, we just met and then we just vibe together. Maybe the person is funny and you just like their vibe, and that was all.
Mm.
No fun. So there's that. There's that.
Yeah.
And there's this Bible that talks about something like this, like in Proverbs chapter 19, verse 4, that wealth draws friends to someone and then poverty scatters, drives them away.
Mm.
That's one. That shows that friendship should be built on something. That's why we say building friendship, because we're actually building it. So if there's no foundation, what will you build on? So there are
Yeah.
people that are actually building friendship and there is no foundation. There's that.
Mm.
Then another point is that a lot of people want to be like they want a friend in their lives, but they do not want to be a friend. I'll say that again.
Yeah.
A lot of people want friends in their life, but they do not want to be a friend. Because being a friend it requires effort,
Yeah.
requires you to, have a well of forgiveness in your heart, because your friends will offend you. They
Mm.
will be overstep their boundaries and all of that, do things to you that you don't like. There's that. And there's the category of people that also want to use people. So they don't want to be
Yeah.
friends, but they want to use you. They always calling you when
Mm.
they need something, when they want something. That's the only time they reach out. That's the only time they remember that, oh, this person is existing. You know.
Mm.
Yes. I want to talk a lot about that. I just want to mention them. Another point is that some friends are seasonal, yeah, for specific seasons and purpose.
Yeah.
Now, this one, I
Mm.
the person is just, not like the person is not going through anything, but at that period, God just sent the person to your life, and the person keeps encouraging you, stood by you through that period and all of that. And maybe the person traveled out, or maybe they are still in that same environment with you, but you guys are not just close anymore. And
Mm.
seasonal friendship does not usually end in fights. Like it's not like we'll not see each other, we'll be no, 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 no. And it's not even common. That's why at the beginning I said it's a myth for some people that make it a mindset. Like it becomes their mindset that all friendships are seasonal. No, all friendships are not seasonal. Friendships can last forever. So Just to say that. And the final point, not final, second to the last, friendships are purposeful. Like friendships have purpose. Friendships have purpose.
Yeah.
Just like our life does, we have purpose. We have, reasons why we're existing. Friendships have
Mm.
purpose. And
Mm.
then lastly, 20 friends can play for 20 years.
Wow.
Not play for
Cannot
20
play for
years.
20 years.
Oh,
Yes.
I beg to differ. Oh, I beg to differ. 20 friends can play for
Wow. Wow. I like
yes,
that.
they can. I mean, they can. Yes, they can. So
Mm.
let's go to the keywords. Friendship now.
Yeah.
Can we have those watching? Can you just tell us what friendship means to you?
Yeah.
Okay, Sharon saying, I agree that it's not ideal to start relationships with a thought, but I think it's also okay to accept when certain friendships end and look at it as a good season. Yes, yes, yes. There's that. There's that. I mean, we need to be very sensitive, but we need to know when to, accept this kind of things. Some things is just action. It requires some action. Let me not go into it, but we'll get to this point. Thank you, Sharon, for sharing your
Thank you,
thoughts. But can anyone
Sharon.
tell us what friendship mean? What do you think friendship is? What does friendship mean to you in one sentence? What does friendship mean? Friendship.
Kindly
Anyone?
define it, whatever you feel friendship is, just kindly say it in the comment section. We are seeing it and we'll read it out loud, please. Okay, I think someone
Okay.
responded.
I see Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friendship is a choice. Oh wow. This is a fresh
Yeah.
definition. Friendship is a choice. Oh wow. Okay. That will take a while for me to understand though. But yeah, I mean I agree in a way, friendship is a choice. We shouldn't, just become friends with someone based off maybe they want to be friends with us, you're not sure and all of that. Make your choice. It's very important. Any other person? Friendship. Friendship is yeah, hi Temi.
Hi,
Temi says friendship is
Tammy.
a connection.
Welcome. Nice to have you here.
One. So yeah, friendship is a connection. Okay, I agree. Friendship is a connection. Friendship is a relationship.
Yes.
Very important. This being friends with someone. So
Mm.
the second keyword is expiry date, and that basically means termination, deadline or end of something.
Mm.
Okay, Sharon has just sent her own definition. Says friendship is a connection of love to me, just showing up and showing love to a person. I think it's
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
I see motive in definition, showing up and showing love to a
Mm.
person. Some people don't even know why they are in a friendship relationship. They don't know what they are doing there. They are not even sure if they are friends. A lot of things like that. But I really like this definition. Friendship is a connection of love. It is because love is one of the very important ingredients in friendship.
Mm.
Hi, Tehila. Oh, Tehila
Hi,
says
Tehi
friendship is a
baby.
choice.
Hello. Nice to have you here.
Friendship is a choice. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Another friendship is a choice. I mean,
Mm.
I'm learning as well. I'm
Like, do
also
you get?
learning.
I
Friendship is a
am,
choice.
honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
100% it's a choice. It should be a choice. No one
Yeah.
should be, forced, dragged
Of
into
course.
friendship. You should take your own decision into becoming friends with someone or building friendship with someone. All right.
Yeah.
So those are the key words, right? So, and
Yeah.
the question or the topic we are discussing about is, do friendships have expiry dates?
Mm.
Friendships are not like products or something that you get and you check for the expiry dates, when to use it, to know whether to use it or not.
Or not.
No, they're not. They're not.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like us to start with this. Why do some friendship ends? Like, sorry. Why do you think some friendship end? We hear stories of people who have been friends for a while, and just like that, they're no longer friends, or we just notice that they're no longer as close as they used to be. Everybody's just on their own. Why do you think some friendships end?
Okay, I think we have another definition of friendship from Adis Chola here. And I love that. I love that definition. Yes.
Beautiful, Adeshola, because one of my mantra when I'm speaking about friendship is that friendship must be mutual. If it's not mutual, it
It
is really
is.
draining.
Yeah.
Imagine, imagine if you have siblings at home, and maybe your mom, delegates duties or chores for you guys to do at home, and you do your own part, and then your other sibling refuses to do their own part. You feel cheated, and you are the first. You even be the first person to report to mommy that, oh, this person does not, or my brother or my sister did not do their own part of their.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
it has two-sided. It has to be, you know, both-sided, like she said, both together to make the friendship work. So why the reasons why most friendships end? The first one is based off on what Adishala said, that non-mutual interest in the friendship.
Mm.
Non-mutual interest. And the crazy thing is that people don't even get to realize, like some people don't get to realize this early enough. So they stay in the friendship thinking that, oh, that might not be the person's favorite thing to do. Let's in this area she's trying or he's trying. Let's just try. And then later they bring the one this well, or maybe they realize that
Yeah.
that was one of the craziest heartbreak ever. Hi, Tommy. Welcome. Okay, Sharon says something. I think people can
Okay. I
outgrow
think
people.
is this Ibukun Oluwa Tomilade? Is this Mommy Pharaoh? If this is her, you're so so welcome. Thank you for joining
I
this live. How is my baby? You're welcome, ma. Yeah.
I'm still going to come to this. I think I wrote it. Experiences maybe trying to be better and having friends that are in certain circles that may be dragging
Yeah.
you back.
Mm.
Well, you've even stated the reason. So that's one of the reason. Yeah, that's one of the reason why some friendships end. I mean, you know, the thing is sometimes there's no value. Like this person is not edifying you. You feel like they're even dragging you backwards instead
Yeah.
of that. Before you know it, you're not even thinking on the same level
Mm.
again. You know, you look like like you've outgrown them
Mm.
because you're not thinking on the same.
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Especially in friendships where there are no foundations. Like I mentioned at the beginning, some friendship don't have foundation. It's built on nothing. It's built
Yeah.
on she's fine. He's a fine boy. What is that?
True, true.
So yes, yes. This
Mm.
what usually ends. I think it's unforgiveness. Unforgiveness. Somebody mentioned some
Yeah.
friendship of sometimes is meant to be, is meant, or sometimes is because
Mm.
some people cannot forgive, like they can't bother to them. That's why you just feel like, please let everybody just go their way. Oh, everybody go their separate way. I cannot do
Yeah.
this. Ah, it's hard. And that's why love is the foundation, is the real foundation of friendship.
Mm.
Or no foundation. I said this earlier. I've been there is no foundation, or the foundation is poor. Give me, I give you, or you are giving me something. Or let's use this now. I think plain thing to you, maybe in school work, like in a topic, in a particular subject, and they help you understand that subject, and that's the only reason.
Hello, Ma. I think the network is cracky. Just give us, let's give her a few seconds. I believe the network will be back. Hello, Ma. Okay, just before the network is restored on her end, um, I actually would indulge you all to write down your questions in the comment section. So once she gets back on and while she's done with the teaching, she would answer the questions. I personally, I have three different questions I would love to ask. So please, you can start penning down your questions so that you don't forget it. While the network is restored on her end, she would join us very, very soon. So sorry for this cracky network. We can't help it, but please just give us a little time. Yes, she's back on. You're welcome, Ma.
Oh, hi, thank you.
Yeah, so
So
sorry
sorry
for
about
that.
that.
Yeah,
So I was saying, I was speaking on poor foundations or no
yeah,
foundation at all in
yeah.
friendship, and how they can end some friendships.
Mm,
So I was trying to use this example, like if you have a friend that helps you with schoolwork, that is good in a particular subject, and they help you understand maybe mathematics. They help you understand mathematics better. They teach you all the equation and all of that. What do you think will happen to that? And that's the only reason you guys are friends. It's majorly that academics that is linking the bond, or that is linking both of you together. What do you think will happen to that kind of friendship after school?
mm.
Friendship will likely end,
And
because everybody is going their separate ways. You might not even or university and all of that. So
mm,
poor foundation or no foundation at all usually ends friendship. And just like it is a non-mutual friendship, people don't usually realize on time. It's later they even get, why are we even friends? I don't even know. Our values don't align. We
mm,
don't, we don't have likes and all of that. Why? I don't understand. How did we get here?
mm,
So, that's one of the reasons friendships end. Another one is mindset. Mindset. This one could be linked to a lot of things actually. Mindset about different areas, as friends we must have what do they call this now? We must have things that we like, you know, Trying to remember the word.
Like-mindedness.
Um, like-mindedness. Yes, we must be like,
Mm.
yeah, like-minded. Must be like-minded. Not everything like, oh, you like this, I like this too.
Yeah.
No,
Mm.
there'll be, yeah, the uniqueness is still there, but
Mm.
when it comes to intellectual things, spiritual things, finances and all of that, you have strong values that you uphold, and everybody respects that, everybody sees that. It will help you. Those are real foundations, those are real mindsets to have when building an important relationship like friendship. So mindset
Yeah.
is really one that has been friend
Yeah.
with someone that thinks friendship can last. So those are two contradicting mindsets, and they might not hear people saying things, um this person is always thinking negative, always saying negative things about stuff, maybe even about your achievements, about things you're trying to do, trying to work on. And
Mm.
sometimes you can't blame people. We have different backgrounds, different beliefs, and some people always think something before something good
Mm.
happen. That's
Mm.
another person's mindset. It is
Mm.
well. So, I mean, mindset also affects, end a lot of relationships, friendship
Also,
relationship.
sorry to cut you
Another
short,
one
ma.
is
Just to add, this scripture just popped
betrayal.
up in my head. When the Bible spoke and said, "Can two walk together except they agree?" So I think even this like-mindedness has to come into play also, because if we don't agree from the foundation, we cannot work together. It happens not only in
Yeah,
friendship, even as colleagues. You're planning a project together, you can't work with the same person if you guys are not seeing the common goal. As couples, dating couples wanting to get married, you can't get married if you're not seeing a common goal. So the same applies in friendship. If you're
yes.
not having the same mindset about a particular thing or about things, then it won't progress. Hi, Debbie. So glad to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good to have you there. Thank you so much, Mrs. Adebola, for that. I mean, no point, no point in working with a journey. It's a
Mm.
real relationship. There's no point working with someone if you do agree with them on very
Yeah.
things. I'm not talking about the kind of food you like. Nothing concern us with that one. Sorry. Here,
Yeah.
real values, things you uphold, standards, boundaries. Those are things we're talking about here. So betrayal is another thing. Betrayal, stories of, oh, it was my friend I even did in time, but they are real. They are real. You see
Mm.
friends interfering with their, let's use female friendships now, some female friendships actually,
Yeah.
interfering with their friends' romantic relationship, snatching of boyfriend, crazy, and then maybe using the secrets of that person that they know, to using it against them. Different stories like that. So betrayal and people in positions where where it seems they are irreparable self. Like you can't change some people's
Mm.
mind on friendship. That friendship, forever friendship is possible. Eh? Like when we started the community, we're
Yeah.
having this community talk show,
Yeah.
in my DM. I don't understand, but you're always posting about friendship. You're always saying this. The way you're saying it as if it's easy, as if it's sweet like that. What I went through, my own friend betrayed me. She did just for that. I didn't even interrupt. She poured her heart.
Mm. Mm.
I've also experienced friendship heartbreak. people see someone talking about something, it doesn't mean they've not experienced, maybe the bad side as well. Most of us have had a fair share of it,
Yeah.
but it is
Yeah.
possible. That person for everybody is just one person now. That's just one person that you've been friends with. Just try being friends with another person.
Yeah. Which is impossible. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this session. You can take your time, ma.
Another is business.
Yeah.
You know, all right, thank you. Now are busy. Study life with their work. Some people are doing their master, some people are working, some people are for friendship. But that does not mean that you should be busy. For me, I always say that busy is a myth.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very true. Hello, ma. I think the network is quite cranky again. Meanwhile, let me use this opportunity to say hello to Chioma Okenwa. Hi, you said hi in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining us. Where are you viewing from? Yeah, okay, we have our speaker back. Praise God. The network was quite
Wow,
cranky, but thank God you're back.
I'm back. Thank you guys. That it's true that you might be busy, does not mean that you should be busy for
Yes,
friendship,
ma'am.
right? Because busy is a myth.
Mm.
I don't even know why it exists can actually be busy for other things. But busy is a myth. I mean, if we truly value something, we can never be busy for that thing.
True, true.
We are never too busy for yeah, we are never too busy for things that we treasure. We are never too busy for things that we treasure. Our
Thank you, Lord.
okay, I think
Yes, we are.
okay. So another thing is
Sorry to
I said busyness,
interrupt
right?
you, ma. Some
Another
of
thing
them are pinning their questions already. They're writing it down. So I think we have a question from Chioma,
okay,
just so that in case other chats come up and it goes up, she's asking a very, very
okay.
important question that we'll have to
I'll
attend
I'll
to.
write it down. I'll write
All
it
right.
down just
Thank
in
you, ma.
case.
Yeah.
Okay, Chema say how
So
do
please
you
keep your
feel
questions rolling in so that you don't forget it or it doesn't skip your mind. So drop your questions. Our speaker is here to attend to everything. Me personally, I have three questions, but let everybody finish asking their questions first.
yeah. Thank you, Chema, address it later. So as I was
Yeah,
saying, another thing is distance. Distance also,
yeah,
ends some friendship. Some people cannot keep up when they have their friends far
mm,
away from them because sometimes it's because they are that person around them. So when the person goes far away from them, they're like, I can't keep up. Okay, we'll chat, we'll stay in touch. There's technology now, but somehow it just fades away like that, like that. And before you know it, like, I don't understand. We are no longer friends. I've not even heard from this person for years. How are they? Where
Hmm.
are they? And you were friends. So sometimes distance causes this thing, and away like that, and friendship again. So as much as technology has advantages, it creates this dependence. Like, I don't know how. I read we read this friendship book in our community, FFF. What our emotion wants is, something to relate with. And then we have social media platforms relate with people we don't know,
Hmm.
whether through the comment section or just scrolling by, so it just creates that dependence. Like, I don't even need people
Hmm.
because you're having fun on your phone. People jokingly say this. I don't know if it's a joke, but for me, it's a joke, Sha, that once you have data and this thing, once you have data in Nigeria, you just be enjoying yourself. Once you have data and power, power supply, you're chilling. Yes, that's true. But I mean, now replacing that with the presence of people is no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Does not, no, no, no. You can't even. So that's the dependence technology creates. Like, also, I'm in my house.
Okay. Thank you, Lord. I mean, we give God thanks in everything. The network is quite cranky this evening, but it doesn't mean you should go just yet. Our speaker will be back on again. Okay, so please just be patient with us. She'll be back on very soon. And yes, she's back on. Welcome again, ma.
It's quite frustrating, but we must do what we have to do.
Yes, yes.
Thank you guys for.
Yeah.
All right. I hope we are having fun. I hope we are enjoying this conversation as
I
much as I am.
am. Yes, yes, I am. I
Thank you
definitely
very
am.
much. So that's the final point for the why some friendship end. And somebody mentioned something. I noted that down from on the chat. I think Sharon mentioned it that some friendships end because of constant disrespect. There's no respect for your boundaries or anything. They constantly disrespect you. Some people even use joke, like, all these
Yeah.
people. Some people that are like naturally funny, they have a sense of humor and all of that. And they like to joke about everything. They jokingly insult you. Why is your head big? And and you're like, I don't like this. And they keep doing it. And like, no,
True, true.
end friendship. Stuff like that end friendship. So truly, I agree with you. Constant disrespect, no respect for boundaries. Some people don't even pass now. They don't have boundaries for their lives. So you're not telling them to respect their own boundaries. It's really you get some people don't have boundaries in their own life. So if you're telling them to respect your boundaries, it's just like, what is this one saying? They think you're joking.
Yeah.
So truly,
Yeah.
yeah. So another question I wrote out here is that how do we know seasonal friendship? Truly, let's establish this truth. Like I said, that some people will be in our lives for seasons. Like there are some people who've maybe for people that are done with university now, there are some people you called friends when you were in university. I mean, you called them, you guys were truly friends, you were friends, but maybe everybody has grown into
Outgrown.
different areas of
Yeah.
life, and it's not
Mm,
even about distance now. Just like
yeah.
what Sharon mentioned, outgrowing each other. Like you're in your own different career, and they're in their own career, trying to balance their lives, and we just this thing people say we grew apart.
Yeah.
We grew apart. So I mean, I just grew apart as well. Let's hear you. Let's hear you.
Okay. Concerning the growing apart now,
Okay.
I don't know, but because I've had so many nice, wonderful friends from childhood. I remember I had this best friend, so to speak, from nursery school and up until I think till I left that school. So immediately I left that particular school, I left that school primary three. I mean, we were so close, we were so tight that nothing can separate Precious and this person. But then when I left the school, we stopped talking. Of course, we're young then, there was no phones, we're not living close by. And then we met again in SS3. We bonded so well, like as if there was
Uh,
no distance. Like we bonded so well, but trust me, immediately after SS3, it went back to how it was. So what is it? I feel like, is it that when you see me, you catch the vibe? Then when you don't see me, like you're talking about distance and how some, oh my god, okay. I want her to be here before I continue my question so she doesn't miss out. Sorry, did you hear me, ma? Okay. The network is quite cranky. Did you hear me? Did you hear what I even said? Hi, ma'am. Hi, Dr. V. Can you
hi.
hear me?
We're back.
Okay, so like I
I
was
can hear
saying, is
you.
it that whenever this person sees me,
Can you hear
you are so excited, you get the connection back, and when I'm off your site, you don't know me. It's become so bad that I don't even know how to explain. Like we've never met on the surface of this earth, and we are total strangers. It was really paining me that this person did not even attend my wedding, and she was in Abuja. So what happened? Is it that okay? The long distance thing is affecting the friendship, or the friendship? I don't know. My question.
Did you ever reach out after school? Like, did you try to reach out to them?
Well, I think I didn't initially until years later. I found her on Instagram, tried to get her number, tried to chat, but it was just there like, hi, hi, how are you? I'm fine. What's up? Fine. There was no connection. I tried. Trust me when I say I tried, but I can't keep chasing and chasing and chasing. I feel like whatever is meant for me will stick. Just like I've had friendships that I didn't stress so much about. So I feel like, what is it? I feel it happens to some people too. So I'm just trying to end my story as a question for someone to, learn from.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I guess. I mean, especially for the fact that you are used to friendships where you don't really have to put that much effort, and then why is this person being? You're thinking, why is this person being difficult? To be friends with and all of that. We're not sure if this person wants to be your friend. I'll start from that. We're not sure if he wants to be your friend. And then there was a point where you guys separated, where you separated, after school. And we mentioned growing apart. That person met new people, they learned new things, they unlearned, they relearned, and same as you.
Yeah.
Yes, so things like that, some people don't even, they're like, I know Precious, but I know how we, yeah, that's all. They're not, we're not even sure this person wants to be your friend. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you had maybe, I mean, and have a proper conversation, maybe tell them. There was something I read in one book, a friendship book, that the person said one of his, not, he didn't consider the person as a close friend, but because one day the person mentioned that, told the person, I mean, physically, face to face, that, um, let me use Joe. Joe, do you know that it's because, I mean, you are one of my closest friends. Like, if I'm counting people in my inner circle, you are one of them. It was like, wow. Person, like, I mean, not like they didn't read them. They was the person is their friend, but
Yeah.
not in their interest. Because of that alone,
Mm.
it was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, consider me that's important."
Mm.
Because of that, he just reciprocated that energy, that effort as well, and started doing much more better with that friend. So it actually, we cannot make it not two-sided. We
Yeah.
cannot make it not mutual. No matter the effort, you can even try go above and beyond. Reach out to her, meet, plan a hangout. Let's go for a picnic, or let's go to a restaurant. Let's just talk. Let's bond. And even after that,
Yeah.
you'll still go. You not get that relationship that you're looking for, that bond that you once had
Yeah.
as kids, or as your younger
Yeah.
self. So, I mean,
Mm.
there are a lot of reasons. There are a lot of reasons. And your friend is not here for
Mm.
us to interview her.
Exactly, to hear our side of the story. Yeah, while I was asking my question, Sarah joined. Sarah Daniel, hi. She actually asked the question, but I want to give her a shout out. And Adeoyi Genesis joined also. Hi, Genesis,
Dr. Janice,
or Dr. Genesis. Yes, hi, Dr. Genesis. Thank you so much for being part of this session. Thank you all so much. So, thank you all for putting in your questions. Our speaker is more than able. She's more than capable
I've been
to
trying to
answer
jot
the
down your
question.
questions. I'm seeing a lot of
Yes.
questions. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hi, Genesis. Welcome. I'm glad you could join.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Thank you for that question. I believe we're having fun. We're enjoying this as well, right?
Yes.
Because we
Yes.
are.
Yes. I am. And I'm
All
sure the
right.
viewers are too.
Yeah. So, I mean, from that discussion, I believe I've mentioned some important points. But just like I
Yes.
said,
Mm,
um, friendship being seasonal is not a mindset we should have. You get,
mm,
because not all
mm.
friendships are seasonal. People come into our life, people go, but not all people that even come into our life are our friends. Some people we just know this person. Some are class,
Mm.
like some of them we never see them again. I have
Yeah.
from my primary school that I've not even heard of till today.
Mm.
I don't know what they are doing. I don't know if they are married. I don't know if they're in school. You get, so
Yeah.
people come into our lives and leaves, and yeah, that's seasonal friendships, but it's not always like that in every friendship, because friendships take effort. Friendships are very important, and sorry, one of the ways to know a seasonal friendship. I don't. This is quite tricky, but I don't want to put it like that. But I just want to, let me say, a tip now is that they're in your life for a particular season, because it's seasonal. You know, a season. If you're
Okay. I think the network is acting up again, but in few seconds she's going to be back. In few seconds she's going to be back. So let's just be patient. Yes, we're back.
okay, so I don't want to keep, repeating words, but seasonal friendships, yeah, they are there, and they don't usually end in fight or misunderstanding. They are there for specific reasons, and if you understand it, There usually is no need for fight or anything, and with okay. There are even people like that. You can reach out. They are still your friend, but they are not just in that inner cycle. You can
Mm,
reach out to them. They are some people call them old friends.
mm,
Like you can still know that, oh, this person is good at also as providing, and then you reach out to them and like, oh, I recommend this person. Yeah, they we were once really close like that, and we're not that close, but I mean, they were wonderful to me at some point in my life.
yeah.
So it's usually not about fighting or breaking up or heartbreaks or anything. Yeah. So last question says, so we can discuss and chat very well. How to build long-lasting friendships. That's Let me rephrase now. How to build sustainable friendships, because it's very possible to build forever friendships. Different ingredients. If you browse online now, how to build sustainable friendship, ChatGPT will bring out different things for you. Google Gemini will bring out different ingredients, different tips, indicators, and all of that for you to see. Oh, this is how I'll do it. This is what I need. Yeah, very important. So I'll be mentioning some of them. And what is sustainable? Let's just I know. Let's just mention a sustainable friendship is built on the foundation of tolerance and understanding. Acceptance, that's accepting what you can see or what you know about the person. What you think, let's say what you think you know now. Sustainable friendship is built on acceptance, tolerance. Now, tolerance is what you get to discover, what you get to unravel about this person as you go on in the journey, and understanding. You have to understand. You have to just understand. And that's where a lot of forgiveness comes in, right? So a sustainable friendship is built on the foundation of acceptance, tolerance, and understanding. Without friendship and neglects love. When Sharon defined it, she said it's a connection of love. Someone else said it's a
Yeah.
choice. And if you love yourself, you will. I mean, why not? Some people don't. I don't understand. That to me, if you cannot make a choice, you
Mm,
don't love yourself, because making other things or about what you're making the choice about is about yourself. What is good for you? What will work for you? What do you
yeah.
prefer? So very, very important. And thank you guys for sharing those beautiful definitions. I mean, now I can refer to them and I can share
Yeah.
them elsewhere like they are mine.
So sorry, 1 minute, Dr. V.
Uh,
While you're talking, Fakemi walked in and she said, yes, I made it. Welcome,
Hi.
Faye. Faye is my sweet
Oh my God,
sister,
I've learned a lot.
a good friend. Thank you so much for joining this live. We're glad to have you.
Yes. Hi, Faye. Welcome. Yes, Genesis, sustainable friendship equals acceptance, tolerance, and understanding. Thank you for
Yeah,
reiterating that.
thank you.
So, I have about 7 indicators for sustainable friendship. This was cropped from a book. Let me expose it now. The BFF book by Adeto Njegede. You guys can also get it. Grab your copy. So I got it from I mean it was cropped from that book. The first one is love. If you want to build a long-lasting friendship, sustainable friendship that will last forever, like that of people who have been friends for 50 years. My mom has a friend that I don't know how long they've been friends for, but I know they've been friends before I was born.
The friendship is older than
Before
you.
I was born. She calls her sister now. Like she called her elder sister
Yeah.
now. She has a
Mm-hmm.
choice. All her children are my cousin. Friendship
Mm-hmm.
relationship goes us that
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
I
Like
have
she's
people
have
like
very
that also
close friends.
that, from childhood till now. We are still friends, and not just
Yes.
friends. We are very, very good friends. One of them is should I expose her? She's here. Like from a very, very young age, we've been friends,
Oh my
and it's been a very, very we are sisters. So many of them. Yes, while some fell out, some are standing strong. So it's
God.
either
Mhm.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, very true, Genesis. Very true. Okay. Hi, lovely Aduke.
Hello,
Welcome.
lovely Aduke. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining in.
All right. So, oh my God. Sorry. Try to
No
connect
problem.
my.
I see. So if you're here, you're viewing, you're watching, and you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, this is a cue to hit the subscribe button. Don't worry, it's free of charge. We are not charging a dime here. I'm very sure you are gaining a lot from this live. Not only that, you are having premium fun. So please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our impactful sessions just like this. And who knows, you might be the next speaker in our next live session. So just hit that subscribe button and be a part of this amazing, amazing family. Our speaker will be back on very soon. Um, I'm sure he's just having a network glitch, so please kindly, yeah, welcome, ma.
You can continue,
Yes, we
right?
can.
So the first one I said, love is very, very important in friendship. Love, Bible says love covers all things.
Yeah.
Love, in fact, love is say of the great the greatest is love. Greatest
Mm.
is love. So love is created of all things. Love is even
Okay, I think she's still having a network glitch, but she'll be back on soon. Please stick with us. Don't go yet. We're actually rounding up this live session, and you don't want to miss the bottom pot blessing. Okay, so she's
I'm
scraping the
so
pot.
sorry.
Okay,
Someone
you're
keeps
welcome. No
calling my
problem.
phone. I don't even know the number. Wrong timing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So that's why the call keeps disconnecting.
Sorry. Okay.
All right. So love, first one, very important. Genuine love,
Yeah.
the cross, Jesus dying for his friends, us.
Yeah.
So that's the same love we're friends. Oh, do you know what they call extending grace? It stems from love.
Mm.
Because your friends, they will overstep and they will do things, they will offend you, they will do things that will annoy you. In fact, they'll do things that will shock you, like, what is this? Because you are from different backgrounds and some things will be strange to you. I remember when Precious and I were staying in the hostel together, and when I'm trying to make a meal, cook a meal, she's like, "Why are you putting it like that? No, my mom did not do it like that." I'm like, "That's how we do it in our house. I don't know what you're talking about." So the difference is there. We're like, "Oh wow, how do you do it? Show
Yeah.
me." And she will show me.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, nice. Truly,
Yeah.
background are there, but love covered all things. Love
Yeah.
covered all things. Another
Mm.
one is trust and vulnerability.
Mm.
Trust and vulnerability. This one can be hard for a lot of people. So especially people that have gone through, friendship heartbreak or any form of heartbreak, family heartbreak, relationship heartbreak, whatsoever, even at work or whatever. It's hard for them to trust people. It's hard for them to be vulnerable. So they just keep their heart in physically, emotionally, they can't express themselves. They are just scared of everything, and it affects their esteem as well, their self-esteem as well. So trust and vulnerability is very, very important for in building a sustainable friendship. You have to just learn how to be vulnerable. When I was
Yeah.
growing up as a child, the only person I could express myself to was my daddy. That's all. I don't. Who are these strangers? What are they trying to? No, I didn't used to talk. Oh, like I was just a shy baby girl. That shy kid that you say hello to and she just look at you like this. I'm just speaking. They talk. Don't you talk? Open your. In fact, I had this I had this then he'll be like, "Hey God, please open my daughter's mouth, oh, open my daughter's mouth,
Hmm.
oh." So the next time he visited, and I was about 18, I was my teenage age then. I was like, "Good evening, grandpa." Like I greeted him with, I was like, "Yeah, thank you, Jesus." This guy is now talking. Now I understand why.
Oh,
I mean, I used to laugh, like, why is he being dramatic? But it's important for us to be
yeah.
vulnerable. People will know what's up, and not just anybody. Being vulnerable to the right people is very important,
People they
because that's
trust.
where
Hmm.
yes, that's where some betrayal stem from.
Yeah.
Like you went to, like you get vulnerable with someone you think is your friend, but then they are just disguising, and then they just go ahead and just peel it out like it's nothing, something you think is important.
Mm.
You shared with them in secret and they just go about talking about it. People feel betrayed and they're like, "Ah, I'll never trust anybody again." So you cannot just be vulnerable to anybody. Oh. Exactly, Genesis. If you are vulnerable to just anybody, you get really hot, really hot. So vulnerable is
Yeah. Yeah.
treasure, is a treasure. So you give it to people that you treasure.
Yeah.
Line. Don't mind
Maybe
me.
people you
Okay,
build emotional safety with, people that when you're vulnerable with them, they don't mock you, they don't ride on you,
they don't
they don't
judge you.
spread your news. Yeah. So you must have
Exactly.
built
That's
emotional safety with that person.
very well. So that's why love even came first. Love came first.
Yeah.
If both of you, if, I like to use two people because it's like a party. And when we're talking about friendship, the mutuality. So two persons just make it
Yeah.
easy to describe it. If the both of
Yeah.
you truly love each other, genuinely love each other, like someone said in the chat, and it will be easy to trust that person and to build vulnerability, to be
Mm.
vulnerable with that person. Then another thing is forgiveness. Forgiveness. Oh,
Mm.
some friendship ended because of unforgiveness. We must learn to forgive our
Yeah.
friends. There are some things that
Mm.
my friends have done to me. I didn't even tell them. They don't know that thing offended me. You get it, it was not that important, but maybe because of my own personal my personal self pattern, or the way I've just thought about it, like this shouldn't be something you do to someone, personal belief kind of thing. I
Yeah.
just extended, forgive them. And to
Mm.
also save myself from resentment, that heavy burden of she'll do it again. Oh, that's how she used to do before.
Yeah.
Even helping yourself, it's not even just the person, because sometimes the person does not even know that you are
Mm.
holding them in your heart. So forgiveness is very, very important, not just for whoever are forgiving, but also for our friends. And let me also mention that they don't have to ask
Mm.
before you
Mm.
forgive. Yeah, that's why it's for you as well. It's for your soul. Our soul is important.
Yeah.
Our souls are very, very
Yeah.
important. Another thing is intentionality. Intention busyness for me in friendship. Because when you say you're busy, the only thing that can help you stay consistent in that friendship is intentionality. Like I watched a video on Instagram a while ago, maybe last year, I can't remember. The person was like, they started a rule because ever since they grow into, like, they became adults, he and his friends, group of friends actually, that they just noticed that everybody is just they're in different countries, they're no longer, and those that are even around, they are no longer, seeing each other like that, because everybody are now adults. Some are working, there's no
Yeah.
time. In fact, you have 1,001 reason to not even reach out to anybody except maybe those around you. but then they decided to start a tradition, you know, maybe in the middle of the year. They have a particular time where they go for this I'll call it vacation, sure, but that's not what they call it. And they just go and talk and all of that. Then another one said that there's just this they call it something rule, maybe Wednesday rule or something, I can't remember, but they called it a rule. And once that person pops up in the send a
Yeah. Wow,
message, how are
that's
you doing? I'm just
beautiful.
checking in. Just checking. Like that yes, that mini second, I mean, how many seconds does it take to are you or how are you doing? What's up with you? Just send a voice
Yeah.
note. I want to hear your voice. I just thought of that, and it cracked me up and all of that.
Mm.
So intentional was in this adulthood that we are. As I am like this, I'm going through a lot. I don't I don't even think of my friends sometimes, but no, I think of my
Mm.
friends all the time. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, because sometimes I'm a bit proactive. I don't know if it's a bit, but my brother told me that a long time ago. I did not agree, but now I'm seeing it. Because when
Mm.
something is happening, I just want to explode. Like I want to express it at the moment. So the people I reach out to are my friends. You just see voice notes in their DM or a call. Please just accept me the way I am.
Yeah. We accept you. I think you
Okay,
should respond to
I'm like,
lovely Aduke. She's asking a really nice question. Is it every forgiveness that should come with reconciliation?
because we are talking about forgiveness, we spoke about forgiveness earlier on. Um, no, heavy. I don't know what example to cite now, but especially when they have to do with your values. Those you don't have to come back to become friends with that person, especially if you're saying like if you know that you can handle it. It's not something you can just forget because it was heavy.
Yeah.
It was heavy on you.
Yeah.
And our emotions sometimes, you know, it might not even help you heal on time because that person is around. Except if you are truly we are ready to build that relationship and you have the necessary help around. But no, not every forgiveness should come with reconciliation. Reconciliation by how? I'm assuming it's friendship or like coming back together. Lovely Adike. Is that what you mean? If that is what you mean, then you don't have to come back together with everybody. Some people have, I mean, I have friends that have, okay, I don't have a lot of them, sha. I really have small experience. People that have hurt me in the past and you expected, especially with expectations, sometimes you expected more from this person. Yes, okay, that's what you mean. So you don't have to come back to become friends with them. They hurt you, yes, but I forgive you. Sorry, I can't keep up with this friendship. I can't. I'm sorry. Just, I forgive you, but I need to help myself at this moment. I need to heal, build
Yeah.
my emotional. Yes. So
And
let's move
even
on.
to add to that, the Bible says, in all in all your might, make peace with all men. That is, you should not have someone that you're fighting with or that you are angry with. Make peace with all men, but you can
Yes.
also love from a distance, just to keep your boundaries. I mean, when you see this person, you can, from the depth of your heart, you can say hello, you can say hi, but not as if this person is now someone you go and pour your heart to, tell your secrets, be vulnerable with, knowing that the person has been hurting you constantly or consistently. Okay, so be quick to forgive, but that's where we now draw the lines. You can love from a distance genuinely. That's why Dr. V
Yes.
said they are friends, but then they are just some close friends.
Yes. Honestly, vulnerability is easily abused. Easily abused. So that's why you must give it to the right person. Some
Mm.
friends say, I don't know, but like these things are, I don't know, there are some level of vulnerability. Like people, we are different, right? Some people are more less expression. I mean, expressive rather, less expressive. While others are more expressive. And even at that, it doesn't even matter. But some people cannot share deep things about themselves with you because they're scared of being judged, even as their friend.
Mm,
You get? So we all as friends, we must learn to listen to people.
yeah,
Listen, because when we're listening to people, we're listening to their hearts,
yeah,
not just their words.
yeah.
I heard that somewhere, Sha. And I mean, that stayed with me since then. We're not just
Yeah,
listening to people's words, we're listening to their heart. So vulnerability is easily abused, easily abused. There are some things that you should just, I don't want to say like this, but grow with that person. Grow with that person. With time. Let time tell. There's something I always say, that let time will tell. Time is a storyteller. It will always tell something. Is after 2 years, be like, so this person was like this. I didn't know this person was like this. Ah, so you could play like this. When I first saw you, you were serious, over serious. I
it's
didn't know
true.
you could play like this. So,
Yeah,
yes, time will always tell. That's just a good example. I'm talking about serious things. Like time will always tell
yeah,
who this person truly is. So please grow with people. Don't just tell them about yourself like that. Go.
yeah. Okay, sorry. I think it's another network glitch. She will be very back very soon. So please hang on. Yeah, she's back now. Welcome, Ma. Yes, ma.
Thank you. So yeah, time uh, retailer. Another thing is edification. That's the next point. That's the next point. As friends, we should
Yeah.
usually, if the friendship was not founded on very important things, like very strong
Yeah.
foundation, values, important values actually, they might not be reasons for edifying. Like you just be in the friendship, but you're like, I'm not even getting anything. This person is not even impacting me positively. They're always this, there's nothing.
Sorry, let's give her a minute for her to get back on. Yeah. Okay. She's back
Ah,
now.
back. So edification is very, very important. We, as friends, we need to edify ourselves. Edify ourselves. Some of my friends know that I've forced them to read, not forced actually, but like I've, passed my love for reading books to them. A bit of that, teeny bitty, or at least mentioned it. I read this book and it's nice. Let me send it to you. Even if they will not read it, I will send it to them because I feel like that taste of it. I will spam them with books because I love reading books, novels, and all of that. So let your friends feel something, like let them a hole in their hearts. They're feeling something in their life. Friends that you know they're encouragers. I mean, all friends should be encouragers, but like they're always pushing their friends to do better. All friends should be encouragers. Let me not even say, let me not, just diversify to a particular group of people. All friends should be encouragers, people that that induce courage in other people, even when those people don't feel courageous, especially when they
Yeah.
don't feel courageous. So all friends are courageous. So that's part of edification. Edify your friends. How are they doing in their? I also use Bible. What's it called? YouVersion Bible app. And I love to take plans with my friends, things that will help you guys grow together spiritually, financially. There are a lot of, I think, okay, there's an app, investment app, different type of them. Piggyvest is one. You can save together with your friend to build your saving, your financial, I don't know, invest together, take risk together. Just edify yourself. Maybe you saw a skill that helped you. You can advise your friends to also take that skill. Let them
Yeah.
to be better. So when both of you are in the public, you be proud of your friend. Not that
Yeah.
you are just concerned about yourself. We are not selfish. We shouldn't be selfish in friendships. It's very,
Yeah.
very important. I know why I emphasize in edification, because it's based more on values,
Yeah.
and yeah, values basically. Another one, communication is the lifeline of
Yeah.
100%. So, I mean, if you don't come, this adulthood is really testing a lot of us. So, I noticed that I didn't reach out to some of my friends for a while, and it was just like this friendship go fade. Oh, I mean, before you know it, you are like, we don't even know what's happening in each other's life.
Mm.
And I was just confused at the time. I was like, what's happening? What's happening? Where's everybody is just dead? What's happening? Everybody is now in different places. Nobody's even remembering anybody. But that's not it. Whenever you think like that, just take that step to reach out instead of assuming, well, everybody is now in their lives and all of that. Speaking from experience, actually.
Yeah.
So another indicator for building a sustainable friendship is interest. Interest, just like I say, like-mindedness we mentioned at the beginning, interest, and also validation. We need friends that encourage us, that validate um the things that we do, our personality, and all of that. So, am I closing my book? I have questions. That's the end of the what I have here, but we have a lot of
Wow.
questions in the chat.
Wow. First of all, please, guys, I mean, you have to clap for the speaker. She has poured out her heart. Please, please, in the chat, the comments, please give the round of applause for our speaker, Dr. V. She has poured out a whole lot. She has tried. Before she starts with the question and answer session, kindly put your hands together for her. It's been an interesting session, and I'm so 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 impacted. My spirit is lifted. Man, I have a lot of rechecking to do. Okay, I think Fekemi has a question.
Sorry, before I take that question, I just saw Debbie's comment in the chat. She said, I personally don't believe people when they say I don't have any friends, because there are people in that person's life who, without second thought, see them as an important person.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. That's
yeah,
what we're saying. My host shared her story about, how she wanted to reconnect with her childhood friend, her bestie, and all of that. But I was like, we're not even sure if this person wants to be the same thing to you, if they want to be friends with you. So sometimes we think, yeah, these people have people in their life, but they don't see them as their
yeah,
friends.
yeah, true.
And two people actually said it's a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, please, let's just bank on that. So I mean, I get where they're coming from. People have people around, but there's acquaintance, there's classmates. I always don't try not to make that mistake. I don't know. I don't know how to call somebody who is not my friend my friend. I don't know how to, because personally, the word friend is strong to me. So when I call you my friend, I I feel like, I don't know. I would say I'm indebted to you. Like I I hold you in high esteem. So I try not to call everybody my friend. I call you what you are. You're my classmate. I mean, my classmate. This is that a lot of people make mistake. I already wrote out like three questions. That's he asked, how do you build friendship from scratch? That's Chi
Chioma,
and
right?
I can't remember. Hey Kemi, I love you too. I knew it was Chi something. All right. So for Kemi's question, can you explain details of removal? Okay. Let me start from the first question I have here by
Okay, Ma, please, can you spend 1 minute on one question?
okay, I'll try. How do
All
you build
right.
how do you how do you build a friendship from scratch? That's the first question. How do you
Mm.
build a friendship from scratch? First of all, growth because like you're giving yourself your you're giving yourself your love, your emotions, you're pouring into the other person. It's about sharing, it's about giving. So you want to be someone who has values in their bowels. You want to be
Yeah.
someone who has important values, who is doing well, who is striving to grow, who is striving to get better. That's the first thing. That's the first thing for to build a friendship from scratch. Second one is to be open. To be open. I mean, we have a lot of good friends all around every day. Good people are all around. We meet good people every day. But sometimes, I mean, people who could be good friends to us, but we might not know if we're not open. You know, um, I shared earlier that I used to be a shy, but complimenting people, being open, like doing things that you actually never thought is maybe if you're introverted or something. I don't know. Somebody said introversion is about something we keep telling ourselves. I can't remember how she said it, but she said it intelligently, sure. And it was I agreed. So it's not even about introversion or anything. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. So it's not about you putting yourself out, being open. Because when you are open, then you'll be able to relate with people you meet wherever you go and all of that. And a conversation can just start and you're conversing with someone and you're like, oh yeah, we agree on so many things, important things actually. And that's where friendship can happen can happen anywhere. Friendship can start from anywhere. So you
Yeah.
have to be open. So imagine having a conversation with of intelligent things. I mean, I don't want to use intelligent now, like valuable
If you
things,
can, sorry,
you know,
so
things of
sorry to disrupt you, but this is bringing flashbacks of memories. If just to add to her point or to make her understand better, if you can remember, Dr. V, that was how we became friends. When in 100 level, we went to check our results and we sat on the
yes,
chair and we started talking about things that we both, I mean, we have the same mindset on. I think we started talking about Mount Zion
yeah,
movies. And next
exactly.
thing, I
That
went to
was
her
how we
room.
became
What's your
friends.
room number? She came to my room. That was how we became friends.
Absolutely. Yes. So you have to be open. You have to be
Yeah.
open. Thank you for sharing that story. That even settles it. Firstly, work on yourself. Be someone who is building, who is, eager to get better. Have a focus in mind that I want to get better. I want to read books. Don't mind me, I will always mention books. Not school books, so I want to read books. I want to be intellectual. I want to know more about. You can even read friendship book. You can come to my
Yeah.
DM. I'll recommend a lot of them. Yes, invest in yourself. One, let me not talk too much. Invest in yourself. Be open, and then
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I think she's still having a bit of network glitch again. Sorry, just be patient. I know she'll be back on very, very, very soon. One of the things we can't control the network, so kindly be patient, and I believe she'll be back on soon. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Dr. V. Okay. Okay. Let's just wait for her a little. So sorry, and thank you all for sticking by. I'm sure you're having a nice time because I am. I'm having real fun, and funny enough, I'm making new friends. Um, Thank you all for sticking with us. I believe she'll be back on soon by God's grace. Mm, Honestly, the network is cranky. It's just giving us glitches. But anyway, how has the live session been? I mean, did you have fun? Was it interesting? Did you learn something new? Did you hear something new? Did you learn from someone's story? Did you grab something? Okay. I think the network is trying to put her back on. Oh, Holy Spirit. Oh, yeah, and I learned a lot from you too, Adishola. A whole lot.